Hello, I'm Carole Sawo, and I want to talk to you about a theory in psychology called a tabula rasa. And a tabula rasa is said to be a blank slate in the mind that we encode all of our knowledge, our life experiences and our belief systems onto. It's like a blank computer hard drive waiting to be programmed. Well, I always like to go back to the original text with anything, because what I've found is over time different people have different interpretations of the same thing, and then we come along and learn their knowledge, and it's given to us tailored. And so when I looked up the term tabula rasa from Latin, actually tabula means tablet. Some of you know from the iPads that you have in your hands, and you call them tablets. But actually the original tablet was a stone tablet that they would chisel onto information. And rasa actually means not blank, but rubbed out. And so it's something that I wrote about 10 years ago in my first book, Pandora's Panacea, because it's quite a curiosity. Tabula rasa in psychology is very different to the Latin origin tabula rasa, which means not blank slate, but slate rubbed out. What this means then is that instead of being born when we're babies and having no knowledge, what it's suggesting, the Latin origin of the word, is that we are born with all knowledge, and it's rubbed out or erased over time by our programming as we go through life. Now this is something to think about, because these two different interpretations lead us to two different understandings of the same thing. In my view, it makes more sense, because if we look at the tabula rasa as if we have been born with all the knowledge we're ever going to need, and it's erased, then I think that explains why some people grow up in life and perhaps go towards midlife and start to become distant from their authentic selves and their natural selves, and there's this calling back to being close to who we originally were when we were born, when we were babies. You see, if we were born with everything we already need, then life surely then isn't a journey of lessons and experiences. Surely it's a journey of remembering. And what perhaps we're supposed to remember is that what some people that do more philosophical musings, more spiritual meditations and things like that, is when you bring the two opposing selves of yourself back together, as we know we have the light and the darkness in all of us, but actually bringing those two parts of yourself back together means that you were born perfect. And we have a definition of perfection as well, and that it's some kind of over-glorified image. But actually perfection isn't about splitting off the parts of yourself that you don't really like. It's about embracing all of you. And we were taught how to do that as babies. We came into this world already knowing, and it just got rubbed off.